and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got two teams who will look to their running backs to try to control the pace of the game. It's the Panthers going up against the Falcons. So let's go now to Charlotte, North Carolina, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, a matchup in the NFC South as we join you from Bank of America Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. It always gets ratcheted up, the intensity that is, when you got a divisional matchup at your hands like we do today.
You know, Jim, when you talk about divisional matchups, the coaches all week long keep telling the football team, this is like 2 games in one. Why? Because you're playing a division team. It's a rival. You've built your team to win the division. This is going to be great to watch.
Matt Bosher ready to kick it away to start the game. So that means Ted Ginn will be back for the opening kick. This game has officially begun. And this is Ginn running it out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. Coming onto the field, the #1 overall pick of the 2011 NFL Draft, Cam Newton by way of Auburn.
I think the thing that catches you by surprise, Jim, when you meet Cam Newton for the first time, you go, my gosh, he's a big man. He's every bit of 6'6". He can run and has a very powerful throwing arm.
The Falcons lined up in the nickel. First down at the 18. Gets the handle here. And that's Soliai in on the stop. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Second down and 4. Scanning the field. And he knocks the ball out of his hands. This offensive lineup often will feature the tight end in a prominent role, and that means Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen can really run at 6'6". When you can run like he can, you have a good pair of hands, you are going to be a favorite target of the quarterback.
Third down and 4. He's got the catch.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass, they make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
And it'll be Nortman back to punt. Hester's got a chance this time. Good yardage picked up on that call. Coming on to the field, he has been a model of consistency since coming into the league out of Boston College, quarterback Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan is noted to be more of a timing throwing quarterback, but this guy, when you give him a chance, he knows how to air it out and hit receivers in stride.
The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 32.
A
off the gun here. Coleman's tackled down at the 38.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down following the run. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. One quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons still driving as the second quarter gets underway. Two minutes to go in the first half, and second down is coming up. Ryan will be taking this snap out of the pistol. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Has the reception all alone. That's his first reception today.
Well, when there's under 2 minutes to go, good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
First down here. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Ryan over to Jones.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Falcons decked out in a lot of pink. And we see pink throughout the building. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. Second down and 5. Tammy, the target.
The Falcons do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third and short.
Ryan's 3 for 3 with that completion.
This next play comes from the 30.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Third and 1. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. Ryan set now to attempt the field goal. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Whitaker on the return. And he runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down. Desmond Trufant takes the field once again. He's been the leader for them in what's been a terrific defensive effort up to this point, partner.
And you know what he does? He brings energy to the defense. There's no question about that, and I love the way he plays. It just rubs off on all of his teammates.
Stewart lined up as the single back. First down at the 27. Jonathan Stewart with the catch. The Panthers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. And now they'll try over again on second down. The Falcons with a nickel look here on defense. Newton, handoff. And he gains maybe 3. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with him. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. Now 3rd and 5 after the run. The Panthers will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. He'll take the snap from the gun. And he's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series. The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go. All set to punt here. Hester's got it now. They'll mark him at the 34. That return's good for about 12. Julio Jones on his way out to the huddle again. He's been less a part of their attack than is the norm for him. It hasn't cost them, though, as they've managed to grab the lead here in the first half.
Anytime you have a star wide receiver and he is not playing well, even though your team is winning, he feels like he's losing. So get him involved in the game, give him some easy catches so he can pick his confidence up and he can be a part, and man, you can go on and find a way to get this done.
The Falcons are going to line up. Close game, second quarter. The score's 3-0. First down at the 34. The ball is fumbled. This one's going back the other way. Not much time left here in the first half, but the offense has to be aggressive. I'm sure they'd love to lead going into the half after it looked like they'd be down.
Yeah, I know they would. They'd like to go out here and get a score, and let's see what they do with the football. This quarterback, he needs to make a play and get things going.
The Panthers got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Before we go any further, they're going to take another look at the last play. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Inside of 2 minutes, so that review came from upstairs. They're just doing their due diligence. That play on the field will stand. It was the right call in the first place.
Yeah, it was the right call, but you know what, too? Now it answers the question to the coaches, to all the people watching the game at home, and the fans in the stadium. The right call was made on the field.
Coming to the line at the 37.
Stewart lined up in the backfield. They're going back up top. 2 hands on the football, and has the catch. The Panthers signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining.
Offense getting set now following the timeout.
Lining up here, looking to tie the game on this field goal try. And converts on the 3. So they come off the field goal, and Phil, how important was it to tie the game heading to the intermission as opposed to being behind?
Well, you know what it does? It puts both teams in a different frame of mind, and it truly is like going into halftime, and you say, okay, it's all even. Let's start this thing over, and let's make some good adjustments to help our football team.
The Falcons ready to return the kick. He's got a chance to return this one. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Falcons offense back on the field, trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Ready for intermission. First, one more play. Takes the knee. We're heading to the break with both defenses winning their side of the ball. We've got a tie game at the intermission, and Larry Ridley's coming up with the highlights.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Now let's get to it. Both the Panthers and the Falcons are having some trouble moving the ball through the air. The yardage totals are low, and that's helped play into what was a low-scoring first half. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights. Now to early in the second quarter. The pass is complete near the sideline. He ends up picking up 4 yards before heading out of bounds. Falcons would go on to kick a field goal. Now to late in the first half. Coleman's got the grab, but fumbles here, and that connection will lead to a gain of 29 yards. So that's a wrap for us. We'll head back now to Bank of America Stadium for the start of the second half.
Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. The Falcons in kick return formation. The second half is underway. Who's going to break the tie? That's the question here as the third quarter gets started. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Falcons come out onto the field, now looking to get something positive going here to take the lead in this game, Phil, as we start the second half.
Yeah, they would like to do that. Of course, you always want to take the lead, but when you get into the second half and you get on top, man, that starts to put the pressure on the other team. So that's their thinking. I think they will come out here and be very aggressive to start the second half.
Falcons take it from the 28. Jones comes up with the catch. Picks up about 5. That's reception number 2 for him.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
Second down coming up. Coleman's going to secure the handoff. Brought down at the 38.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the box very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Just a quick drop back.
Ryan connects with Julio Jones on that one.
That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
Harris is a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. First down at the 48. Coleman's got on the handle. We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often, and what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this.
We're starting quarter number 4, and these offenses have been shut down so far, but you know it as an old quarterback, Phil. One play can change everything.
You know, I really take exceptions to the fact of calling me an old quarterback. I'm really not that old. I feel pretty good. So, but, hey, to talk about the game, you're right, one play. That's all you're looking for on the offensive side. Can you get that one play and make it? And that might be the difference in winning and losing.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. Clutch catch, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
A
About the last thing the defense could afford to surrender at this point was a deep ball, much less the deep pass for the touchdown.
You didn't even make the offense work for it. You gave up the long pass. The one thing you can't do in this situation, protect against the long pass, and they still let it get by.
The Falcons for the extra point. It's good.
Ryan's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
Whitaker on the return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
And this, it would seem, is the possession that will decide this football game. This is the guy right here who lives for a moment like this.
Oh, he does. This moment, think about this offense, how much talent this quarterback has. And they have an offense that's so diverse. They have so many plays. Hey, I feel sorry for the defense in a situation like this.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
First down at the 29.
Newton hooks up with Greg Olsen.
The Panthers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Newton's now completed 4 in a row.
First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Stewart is in the backfield. Looking to go up top again on first down. Complete to Greg Olsen. That's his third catch of the day. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way.
Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football. This is a good decision by the coach. You're down late in the game by getting that hurry-up offense. And what it does, give yourself as many chances as possible. But a lot of times when you get in a hurry-up offense, it makes the defense take less chances. And I think that gives you even a better chance to come back and win the game.
Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry.
First down at the 16. Newton won't risk a hit here as he slides.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
Stands in the pocket, and it's caught by Stewart. And that's a touchdown late in this one. The short touchdown toss all but ties this game up in the final 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's a good call. You know, you had the defense guessing. They didn't know if it was going to be run or pass. So the offense, they took advantage of it. The aggressive fake. Now they get the easy touchdown throw.
The Panthers just an extra point away from tying this one up late.
He made it. It's as tight as it can be. The game all squared in the final moments.
Yeah, when the game gets in this situation, Jim, which coach has the courage to call that play that's a little daring? They could backfire, but if it doesn't, it gives you a chance to win the game.
The Panthers now ready to kick the football down the field. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Panthers defense has done its job today. They have not allowed that team lined up against them to get any momentum going throughout the game, Phil.
This is like watching a game back in the 60s. If it was like really the first one to 14 or 17 was going to win the game. It's been hard hitting, and it's just tough to score.
The Falcons have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the 4th quarter. Coleman's lined up in a single back formation. The Falcons from the 22. Allen's able to read that play and make the hit. Bryant's looking anxious over there on the sidelines. They'll need to get to about the 35 to give him a chance. Matt Ryan under center. The 4th quarter comes to an end, and we will need extra time put on the clock to settle this one. So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game. Falcons getting ready to kick it off. Brown's got it. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything's working on the offensive side.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 25. Brown's got the catch and the first. After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. They're in the hurry-up mode. Newton in shotgun formation. It's intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Falcons will attempt to jumpstart their offense as they retake the field. This game has developed into quite the defensive slugfest here, partner.
Yeah, it has. And when you have a slugfest like this going on the defensive side, be very careful on the offensive side. Don't try to press the issue, because if you do, you're going to make a big mistake.
Coleman's in the backfield. Single back set. First down at the 49. Jacob Tamme has the catch. Tammy's marked down at the 41. Will go no huddle. The Falcons snap it at the 41. Tamme on the receiving end. That's reception number 4 for him. Falcons snap it at the 36. Jones got it on a pass, had some heat on it. A timeout charge to the offense. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
At the 20-yard line, and now in the red zone.
First down here after the completion.
Halfway into the overtime period. And Kuechly in on the tackle. Lining up for the field goal. He's 1 for 1 so far today. The kick is good. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.